Hi. Good God, I need a haircut. It's been almost a year since I last uploaded, and you might be wondering, where's the microphone? Where's the setup? Where's the everything? Well, it's a long story, and to that I just need to explain so I can, you know, I can tell you guys what's going on in my life at this current moment. I'm in college now, so that's great, with a big asterisk attached to it because oh my god, it has been really stressful. It probably is a lot of factors that go into it, but most of it probably comes from, money. College has been tough because I've been busy way more. I don't have more time for myself, and I just have a lot going on my plate right now, like more than usual, probably more than last year. But other than that, it's kind of been going. I'm just going with the flow essentially. I finished 2 semesters and I'm about to enroll into a new semester next week. But the fact of the matter is that like I just it's been a rough couple of months so far. Back in October of last year, I had a whole like self-discovery journey that I went on, and I thought that I discovered something about myself that, you know, that I can accept and incorporate and just be okay with myself after like years upon years of just struggling. But beyond that, when New Year's rolled around, I kind of was just going off of that high, and looking back at it was probably cope or something similar, because back in October during the same time, I just finished my motorcycle license. I got into college. I did a whole bunch of stuff. It looked like an upward trend that was going on in my life, but maybe it's just one of those dips, I guess. Like, life has its ups and downs essentially, but at the end of the day, it's kind of just, I couldn't deal with what's going on in the past couple of months, and I've just been struggling a lot more than usual. I don't know, maybe it's the college pressure getting to me. Maybe it's the fact that I'm not coping very well with it when I usually know what my coping mechanisms are, which is writing, uploading, playing games. But I feel like the fact that playing games is like, I've been doing that so often, it doesn't like, it doesn't like unstress me, it doesn't make me feel relaxed anymore. Here's the thing, I don't play competitive games as often as I do anymore, purely because of the fact of how I know, like, if I'm not gonna stack with my friends, then why play it at all? Because playing competitive games by yourself is a recipe to having like really bad anger issues. And trust me, I've played Overwatch for how many years? Like 8 years at this point, and most of those years is just solo queue and playing competitive all the fucking time. So I think I know a thing or two about anger issues. That's besides the point. My point being is that like usual coping mechanisms has been working well, and for writing especially, because last time I wrote a story was like what, a couple months at this point, and the inspiration hasn't really hit me at all really, which is weird because I only usually write when I'm feeling down or depressed, or just not in a good mood or what have you. It's been kind of eating at me for a while. Of course, I'm not gonna be blind towards everything and taking and saying like, oh, I'm all alone in this journey. I'm so alone, blah blah blah. Because of course not. I have to thank my friends, especially because they're the one who kept me, if not happy, more necessarily like stable, at least stable enough for me to not do dumb shit all the time, keeping me grounded, making sure that I'm like essentially in a better place than I was before. But a lot of the times it's kind of just like being alone really sucks for a lot of reasons, obviously. Number one, you don't have friends. Number two, you don't have friends. Number three, you don't get to talk to anyone but yourself. And number four, you don't have friends. But besides all that, it's kind of just, I don't know. Maybe I've just been taking life for granted because I've been on my semester break for like 12 weeks at this point, and next week is my new sem. Only now have I been thinking about what I want to do with my life when I've had all the time in the world to really reflect on that. And what sucks is that my next 2 semesters are gonna be way more jam-packed with like work and just learning shit and just doing this and that all the fucking time, and basically 40 weeks straight of just straight learning with only 2 weeks break, 2 week breaks within those like 20 weeks and then break, 20 weeks and then break, and then hopefully I get like a long break after that. Other than that, it's kind of just been like, you know, what I've been planning out recently, and what and the lack of a plan in that whole span of time. I'm not a really good like life manager, as you can see, because you know I haven't uploaded in a year at all. Plus, it's like I don't know, because I've set up all these dreams and goals for myself that I haven't really reached yet. It's not just not having an encouraging voice within me, but more so like, yes, my friends and my family are very encouraging. They're very much like supportive of me, but it's kind of hard to like push someone towards a direction when the direction they're pushing into isn't really like guaranteed or have like a specific goal in mind. Because yeah, my friends that are artists, they can draw, they can make money on the side. That's cool. I'm gonna encourage them. Some of them are getting into like cinematography or like managing people and whatnot, and I'm like, you know, that's a good revenue source or whatever. But if I want to convince someone to like give me encouragement to do shit like YouTube or something similar like streaming, it's gonna fall on a bit of deaf ears, you know, because it's hard to convince someone. Like the content creation machine is very unpredictable at best and like toxic at most. It's competitive, it's a lot of pressure to keep up with a lot of things, and it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of things to keep in mind in general. So what's the point of this fucking video? Personally, I don't know, because I've been feeling like this for quite a while, and I just need an outlet to just say it to something at least. And I could say this to a friend, I could say this to a sibling of mine, but at the end of the day, I kind of just need this video to like, for me to speak to a camera, for it to make sense to me, essentially. Overall, I kind of just want something to, you know, just to share what's been going on with my life ever since, you know, last year. Because last year I made a promise to myself, I want to be famous, I want to get rich, I want to do this and that and this and that. Sometimes things just don't work out, and I have no one else to blame but myself for it. And I hope that I'm a prime example of, you know, why you shouldn't take life for granted and become complacent and becoming lazy and becoming a lot of things that you shouldn't be doing anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to share a little bit, and yeah, man, see ya.